Difficult to pronounce wines are often better value, and Austria's flagship grape Gruner Veltliner is no different. A white, crisp, refreshing wine. There's a white pepper characteristic, like pepper, but white. I don't really know why it's white. The difference between white and black, there is a little difference. Could I describe it? I don't know. Maybe like the white pepper's a little softer. Anyways, we also have a green characteristic, so like fennel. That makes this wine really good to pair with asparagus or other difficult to pair vegetables. Gruner Veltliner will be a great pairing for a salad in the spring. It's often confused for Chablis, which is a lot more expensive than most Gruner Veltliners in blind tastings. Citrus aromas, some nice green apple characteristics. Just look for Gruner Veltliner. It's difficult to pronounce, but you can call him Gruner for short. That's what I usually say. What's up, Gruner? I spent the entire day trying to understand all of the intricacies of Austria general information, so I didn't get into the regional stuff yet, but this took me a while. I'm kind of proud of it, and I thought you guys should look at it and see the cute little text I did at the top with the Austrian flag. How did this little thing take me all day to do? Well, you have to do a lot of research. I had to read several different books, look all over the internet, and then cross-reference the different sources to find out what's actually true. Because in the last year, there's been some changes in the Austrian wine law, and so you need to find the most up-to-date information. You need to understand how things relate to each other. Let me show you an example. Where is any given bottle of Austrian wine from? This chart that I made will help to break it down. So you have country wine. This is the most generic label. Then you have a wine growing area. There are 3 wine growing areas. Then you have the generic wine growing regions, and then 17 specific wine growing regions. Then within that, you have regional wine, village wine, and single vineyards. Okay, then within single vineyards, there are 3 levels. You have Ried, you have Erste Lage, and Grosse Lage. I had to talk to several people who know more than me about Austrian wine to get to the bottom of it all, because some of the sources collided and they didn't really make sense to me. I want to make sure that I understand this wholly before I put it into my brain and onto my master understanding sheet. I'm not saying that it's 100% the case, because I'm still waiting to hear back from a couple of my friends to make sure that that is true. So apologies, Austrian people, if that's not quite right. But that's all adventure. That's why it took me all day to make this, because I had to get feedback. And you get this particular about your wine studies, you need to find things in the corner of the internet, because not a lot of people are looking for information this specific.